guys in Belgium. Essentially, we want to invite people to come in and discover Belgium, discover our fandom that is actually, I think, misnown.
Well, basically, Fluufff is a nice little gathering of people that share the same interests.
It's cool, relaxing, and good with friends.
For me, Fluufff is actually an opportunity to help create a fun environment and setting. So, checking how you can please and entertain everyone, and I think it's a nice task. It's not a job, but it's seen as a job to help people have a fun time.
Why the mascot of Fluufff is a beaver?
We picked a beaver because the beaver, well, first off, is a Belgian animal that we haven't seen so much in the wild, but it's slowly coming back.
It was a mistake. I wish it was a mistake.
And in general, we wanted an animal that was Belgian, and we wanted an animal that would basically represent the idea that we have of what Fluufff would be.
This year we have all ensured that there are more panels. You can always have a large variety of choices in what you want to do.
Next to that, we have to make sure that all the people got plenty stuff to do together with their friends. Just broaden their horizon, make sure they have new experiences.
If you would choose one word to summarize Fluufff, what would it be?
I would say, if I had to pick one word for Fluufff, that would be welcome.
Warm atmosphere.
Awesome.
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 Awesome. Okay then. Fine. No need to be angry about this. Jeez.
I'm angry. Yes.
Fine then.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the latest product by Fluufff Incorporation. Very exciting new product indeed that we named out of convenience. Further convention experience 332.C/3 alpha B/477. Or, Fluufff 3, but that's harder to remember, so first name is better, obviously. I'm Dr. Stan McMahon, Hoppen Floppen.
And I'm his assistant, Sir Multi-Dash, but you can call me Dash.
And we have the privilege to present you with this third edition, Wow, It's Made. Well, 3 years in the making, countless sleepless nights, many researchers sacrificed.
So much sacrifices. We can't even remember the names.
Does it really matter?
Yeah.
It was for a good cause?
Free material.
Yeah, they were not paid.
Yeah, that was good.
Sorry. You have all received this little brochure here that we call a Combook in this specific industry. It's full of very interesting program and what to do and information, as well as this little thing there, which is actually an ultra-thin, ultra-portable explosive device.
I can see that none of you has exploded yet.
Which means that either it's safe or no one has tried to escape yet. So that's, well, we'll find out very soon.
What happens if I shake it like that?
Don't shake it too much. It's very, very sensitive. Don't do that.
Okay.
You never know what can happen. So make sure to keep this one around your neck at all times for your safety. Well, I think we're actually ready. So, in order to introduce our team of researchers and technicians, I would like to pass the microphone to our marvelous mustelid and to our sassy stoat himself, Jules. Please, round of applause for him.
Stand. Keep this explosive to yourself, please.
You did know stoats are higher up the food chain than bunnies, right? You do look like a nice snack. I was asked to present to you all our enormous staff we have this year. Starting off with our resident stray cat, Laddie. Come on stage. We've been busy with getting us a hotel, managing a team of carpenters, painters, and other builders that handle decorations this year. Notably, and please join us on stage, Jenki, Zepto, Don, and Kano. Alright, Zepto. Not only are you in decorations, but you're also in charge of the art team, making a lot of beautiful art yourself and directing all the other artists, which you can find conveniently in the back of your con book, which is very good. Also, next to art, you're making sure we can spend all of our hard-earned money in Dealer's Den this year, which is greatly improved. Just like, okay. A special mention goes out to Kos, who's not here with us sadly, but he made our con book. Ladian, you're quite fond of yourself, also head of public relations, is that right? We'll get back to that later. Yeah. For the next team I'd like to have on stage, there's a little extra barrier though. Something really cool happened this year. It's not very often that two furries get conjoined in something very special, which is marriage. So, to announce our next staff member, I kindly ask, may I ask your husband on stage?
Of course you can.
Alright, the Lord of the Registry team, master of room numbers, and mailman pupper himself, Phelan. Come on stage. And together with him, his team of registration, residential permits, and registrational paperwork, Achillean, Tinder, Tash, and of course, his right hand, Jenki. Come on stage. We'll get to Tinder later. He's very busy. Tash, now that we have you here, you're not only in one team, but many other teams at Fluufff. I've been told already at least 10 times to blame you if something goes wrong. But unfortunately, not many things have gone wrong, so that's very good. Behind the scenes of every furry convention is a website and an IT department. I've heard our stream is a bit laggy, but I mean, we do have internet, so we do need to know what room parties we can get to tonight, so that's quite important. IT department, how else could we survive, right? Please give a random round of applause for our internet helpers, the digital warriors of today, Nikki, Hypey, Castle, and Ferexa. As I am here, I should very much use this moment again to remind you to use #Fluufff to post all of the photos, videos of me on social media. As well as every other fun con moment, of course. As well as to use our new app, made by Ferexa. Speaking of hashtags, media. We all practically live on Telegram, right? Before, after, during cons, during opening ceremonies. And we use the wonderful world of social media to gain massive followings and followers to grow attention and do stuff. The people that provide us with their set pictures, the people of media team, including Auros, Foxy Cuties, Vulcan Wolfie, Peachy, and Sky G. Jaeger, and last but not least, Mr. Lemur himself, Anuko. Please join us on stage. Well then, are you not entertained? Let's pull the bunny back out of my hard hat. Not only are you the contractor, the main chair bun of Fluufff, also lord of the entertainment team. We provide to give you all, the congoers this year, with cool panels, meetups, and other insane stuff for you all to enjoy. Part of the events team, and if not already on stage, please join us. Kazel, Nimalin, Kano, and Oreo. But wait, one more. I'm almost forgetting him, obviously. The most wonderful, brilliant kitten of them all, Lazari. Please join us. Oh, and I'm also part of the event staff. So we got events, we got registration, we got art, we got a con book. What do we wear at a furry convention? I'm seeing some already. Fursuits. We have a wonderful team this year that handles fursuit affairs. Please join me on stage, Hellcharm, and in our minds, because he's not here today unfortunately, Orthanc. Ladian. PR team. So we got Ladian, Faye, Tash, and Vex. You're in a Rolex. But public relations is not only done in person, of course, also digitally. Behind all of your smartphones, you've been receiving announcements on Fluufff. He's unfortunately not with us today, but please, thank you for Spyrar of the PR team. It's getting quite crowded here, right? Are you sure this stage is gonna hold? Are there enough lights? Am I in frame? Good. Because in charge of main stage, together with the team, of course, I'd like to welcome on stage Star Fox, Tinder, Kanzo, and Tinker. Quite the workforce, if you ask me. It makes me quite thirsty. Which I already am, of course. Responsible for making sure we can enjoy the screwdrivers, the reactor coolers, the blueprints at the bar. Please welcome, a very warm welcome actually, to the colored blue dragon, Amarok, and his team of bar folks, Didi, Nimalen, Tinder, Vridi, Cyber, Video, Donut, Damien, Kano, Iyotsugu, Ricky, and Hellcharm. Very good. Amma, I was about to ask you, are the beers up to temperature? Because we'd like to enjoy the Belgian ales later tonight.
They're on perfect temperature.
Good. Please do try them. And also try out the green screen. Very good recommendation. But add some vodka, you know, it gets you going better. Good. There must be them, all of them, right? Stan? Money. Okay, so we got Stan, Tash, Faye, Ladian. The board is not complete, obviously, because we need money to do a furry convention. Please, welcome the Princess of Numbers, Gigi. Without the magic she puts into our accounting and making sure we all follow the VAT rules, we would literally be doomed. Tash, another team you're doing. You're also in charge of the build site overseers, stewards, I think you're called? Yes. With these things, right? The red bandanas. I thought so. Here to protect us, aid us, heal us, and provide us with whatever pause we need. Skyfox, Didi, Narf, Leith, Zelt, Yuna, and imported from Finland, Kiba and Jax of the amazing team of stewards. Now we're getting there, yeah. This is really all of them, because otherwise we wouldn't really have normal congoers left. On behalf of the complete staff of Fluufff, I'd like to thank you, first and foremost, for attending, making the con to what it is. And I'd like to have one more big fat applause for all the staff that make Fluufff 3 possible. Now, I will give the word back to Tash. He's going to explain something about research and experiments.
Lots of experiments. So I'm head of comms and my team is here now on stage. You have to know that, yeah, this is the third edition. We have improved. Yes, experimental. So my team of conbots, have been improved by 30%, and they're a bit less ecologically friendly because we had some issues, but we might or might not fix it. You will recognize my team because they're wearing these fancy bandanas, not bananas, bananas. And if you have any question about anything, you can just ask the comms. Ashos are taking care of the lost and found objects, so if you've lost something, just ask the comms. Then, the thing is that the convention space is big, so you won't run all the time into comms. There is a kiosk button. For now, it's at the registration. Later, it will be at the reception of the hotel. So it's just a button with written on it, comms. Push it, wait a few minutes, and the comms will be there. It's all magical and technological. Don't try to press it too much, it might explode, it's experimental. So now, back to you, Stan.
Thank you. All right, I would like one last round of applause for all the staff that is there, please. I think that we're ready. Are we ready? Can we do this? Then we're ready. We're fine. We're gonna officially then start Fluufff number 3 while it's made. Just to give you a quick announcement of the upcoming panels. So you're gonna have my first convention hosted here on the main stage, hosted by Mr. Guignot here, which I really recommend if it is indeed the first time that you attend this kind of event. 1 hour later, you're gonna have a fursuit acting panel hosted by Tash, right here again. And at the panel room, you're gonna have, if you're interested in solving puzzles, escaping rooms, and definitely life-threatening experiences, Mad Science Escape, hosted by Kano and, strange thing roaming in the dark. You're gonna have to try to escape the laboratory of the neurologist, he's Russian. I cannot get his name right.
Dr. Koshka.
There you go.
Can you say it 20 times in a row?
Dr. Koshka, Dr. Koshka, Dr. Koshka, Dr. Koshka.
Okay, you can do it. I trust you.
Good job. So tokens for the escape room can be purchased at the bar for the symbolic amount of 50 cents. And they look like this. And they've been made by Ultram and they look absolutely amazing. There you go. So, okay. No, we need you because you're part of the Lotte department, please.
Ways to survive.
Stay with us.
I don't know.
So just don't forget to join the announcement channel, don't forget to download the app, and also use hashtag Fluufff 2019 to share with us your convention experiences, and also Jules outfit, because that would be a shame to miss that. So thank you so much.
Wait.
See you. Oh, sorry.
If you don't know where to find the social networks, you just have to go on the website. Go to the bottom of the website and you will have links to the social networks.
And so that's everything. Thank you so much for joining us. See you all very soon at the convention. Go and have fun. See you!
questions.
The face can change. Which even though you don't sail. Outside.